Hey, Lexus man,
No,
buying car.
no.
You're trading your your IS, is it?
Yeah. Take this one. And
Hoyo,
need to pick this one. Then only can pick this one.
hoyo. Hoyo, naik segment ready lo. Hoyo. Okay guys, so this is the Lexus ES, and this version here that you see, this is updated, improved. There are now three variants in the Malaysian market. There's the premium model priced at 295,000 ringgit. This example you see here, this is the luxury model priced at 330,000 ringgit. Now, the Lexus ES has always been known to be a very safe, very conservative choice, a car that expresses understated luxury. All right, it is unpretentious. It was never a car that expressed sportiness. It was, in fact, the kind of car that, you know, if let's say like you are right now coming from an Accord, a Camry, you go to a C class, you go to a 3 Series, yes, you are moving up the badge hierarchy, but basically you are downgrading in terms of size. The ES, therefore, is a logical upgrade when you're coming from a Japanese D segment car. Right? But one thing about the ES is that it has always been, I would say, a proudly conservative car, proudly very straight, no nonsense. All right, comfortable, luxurious on the inside. It has never been interested to take on any sporting credentials until now, because what we see here is that Lexus Malaysia has just introduced this new F Sport variant of the ES to join the whole lineup. So you can see this updated ES F Sport. Well, you can see got F Sport badge there for one. Got black alloy wheels here. Got a rather aggressive, by Lexus ES standards, a rather aggressive ducktail spoiler. Now the lower bumper is still, thankfully, quite subdued. All right, so you see, it's not that it's not that nothing against a sporty design, but I always felt that the ES's character best suits a more understated kind of design, if I'm to be honest. So here you can see this is the tail lights. All right, even the 3D effect is a very subtle one. You can look from the top. All right, you can see here there's a slight bulging, but it's very gentle. And here you can see this is the this chrome strip here is a darkened shade of chrome for the extra touch of sportiness. And there's this another layer, all right, another layer of plastic trim, all right, with this is the boot lid opener, all right, reverse camera there. They didn't bother to hide it, which is a surprise. And open up to the boot. Okay, power closing of the boot. This one also has the hands-free tailgate access, but I don't have the keys to this car, so I can't demonstrate that. All right, so here you can see and look at the rear door. Okay, a very sharp window line here, and rather interesting at how Lexus resolved this section. So you see this triangle piece here, and then the glass. So they stretch the window line, all right, to this kink here, all right, but they chose to terminate this glass area here quite abruptly. So well, I mean, I think it's a very interesting take on the design, a bit jarring, but it catches the eye. All right, and the lines here on the side, well, I think they still kept to the ES ethos in keeping it clean and understated. Certainly a far cry from the very busy UX design, if you guys remember. So the side mirrors here, okay, this is a very typical Lexus side mirror design, right? So it's a two-tone side mirror with this top part here darkened, and this is what they call, and this is what Lexus calls the 3-beam LED headlights that is available in both this one and also the luxury model. The premium model gets a different bi-LED design. Okay, so here you can see the front, the spindle grille design. The F Sport model here gets this, what they call the interlocking L shapes, whereas over there the luxury model, all right, you can see the nose of the luxury model here. You can see that the headlights is the same as the F Sport, but it's you see the side vents here is more understated. The elements here are also, you know, larger. Okay, so this is interestingly, in isolation, this is actually quite an aggressive looking design, but coming from the F Sport, this now suddenly looks very understated. Okay, the wheels, these wheels are 18s, I believe. These are 18-inch wheels. Look rather small for the car, if I'm to be honest. Okay, if you look at from the side here, you can see there's a lot of sheet metal, and yeah, they really make the 18-inch wheels look small. And you come to the back, you notice that there's no ducktail spoiler, but the lower section of the rear bumper is actually isn't much changed in compare with the F Sport model. All right, so let's come inside. Okay, so there's 4-door keyless entry, and well, there's a sunshade here. So a sunshade here at the quarter window. Wow, nice open pore wood trim. But this color scheme does not do the interior justice. This all black color scheme, I saw in the press releases just now, there's a brown interior, all right, a black and brown two-tone interior, which I think looks much better. But the selection of materials, once again, really top notch, cannot complain. Okay, so this, wow, nice deep, look at this deep storage bin, and this, you can control the sunshade, the audio controls, you can adjust the seats as well. All right, this is to adjust the rear seat recline. Right. You even got temperature control here, so rear blowers. You got USB ports here, USB-C ports, USB-C ports, and a 12-volt socket. Now, and oh yeah, check this out, powered seat, power switches for the seats. And you have to remember, guys, the ES is, after all, designed with chauffeur duty in mind. So I'm 170 centimeters tall, great amount of headroom, and it is a fantastic place to lounge here at the back. All right, I've got good lean angle. I can certainly imagine myself spending a lengthy period of time seated here in the back, on an extended long distance trip to from KL to Penang or JB or Kuantan. Lovely place. And check out this headrest. It has this little side this side bolstering here, that so when you want to sleep, you know, you can sort of like semi rest your head at the side there. Very, very nice. Show you the door cards. Whoa, look at this. Okay, this, even the door handle here, it's plastic, but the tactile feel is quite solid. All right, and this stitching here as well. Now let's go and check out the front. So the instrument cluster, oh yeah, so this is a digital instrument cluster. Now I don't have the keys to this car, so I can't start it, but look at this, Huyu. Now this is an interesting mix of trim. This is a brush metal finish, but this is open pore wood trim. I honestly would have preferred that they have went open pore wood trim all the way, but that's a very, very small complaint. All right, well, instrument cluster, this is the central screen, and oh, nice analog clock. Analog clocks always make a car interior look properly classy. And all right, so here's the center console. All right, opens both ways. There's a wireless charger here that is semi-concealed, so your phone goes in here, it actually sits inside. You can press the power button here, and down here as well, this compartment, yeah, so there's a this compartment actually underneath this, it stretches I think until about here. All right, so this is deep. This cup holder here is deep, but you can make it you can drop this platform here for shallower, for shorter cups. And of course, Lexus still uses this touchpad interaction with infotainment system, not known to be the most intuitive infotainment UI. So here you have it. Now this is an interesting. Okay, so this is removable, all right? But you put this in. This slot is a good one to drop your phone standing vertical up, or parking cart or whatever. And yeah, here you have this cup holder, and here inside here USB ports. Okay, all right, so power adjustment to the steering wheel, and I got the sunroof here. Okay, so overall lovely interior to be in. Very, very beautiful selection of materials, but I think this color scheme in this interior does not do it justice at all. Okay, so we go and check out the export model over there. All right, first we look inside this one. Now this is what I'm talking about. Look at this, man. Now firstly, you have this brush, is this brush metal finish? Also like brush metal plus carbon fiber finish. Look at this. This is the works, man. A bit overboard for an ES, to be frank, but you against the visual effect for sure. Comfort obviously not compromised. This headrest here of a slightly different design, but still great place to sit in. Okay, and the armrest here. Wow. Okay, so this armrest now does away with the controls that we saw earlier, a more minimalist design. All right, but still good. This is a nice material. It's like a wood-like kind of material here. Okay, cup holders. But actually, why don't they leave the controls here? Okay, so there's no control here for the passenger seat. Okay, so I don't know, man. The uncle in me says that one is more appealing lah. Even though I don't like the all black interior of that car. Oh, check this out. Look at the illumination of the tail lights, and I might as well show you the illumination of the front lights as well. All right. Okay, 3-beam LED headlights, very, very nice. Now we come here. So look at this. This seat pattern is indeed beautiful to behold. This is my favorite instrument cluster for sure. This is one thing that you will never get tired of. That's the screen. So you press this. Ding. I remember when I tested the 2013 ES, all right, in a traffic jam, I just couldn't stop pressing this. Ding. At every traffic light or traffic jam, I just kept moving that dial there. The novelty never wears off lah. So here you can see the navigation. All right, so yeah, so this is how you do it. It's like a touchpad lah. Okay, like a laptop touchpad. Not exactly the most intuitive, but That's the way Lexus choose to do it. All right. And here you can see this is the center tray. So unlike in the luxury model, this is also a brush metal type finish, not the open pore wood design, a more sporty take. And look at this. All right, so the climate control buttons, tactile feel, of course, is great. Now, previous generation ESs had this habit of this weird thing whereby they seem to feel more Camry and less Lexus. This Lexus, this ES, if you remember my review of the pre-facelift model, all right, is the first one that brought the ES, overall interior, cabin and ambience, closer to that of a proper Lexus car. Oh, look at the pedals, guys. Metal pedals, sports pedals. And you've got pedal shifters here as well. Okay, it's solid. It's plastic, but the material quality and the tactile feel feels solid. And the indicator stocks also feel properly solid. But wow, this color combo honestly it's lovely lah. It's lovely, and these seats are, my god, look properly sporty, man. Hey HP, this one I think good upgrade for you this one not uncle at all You young man, now you can drive this already, no problem. When
Who said Uncle Car?
no uncle, no more uncle. So when you putting your booking, Okay, guys, there we have it, the newly updated facelifted Lexus ES F Sport. Rather interesting car. I remember test driving the pre-facelift model. The handling of this ES here is really quite impressive, and paired with the Toyota Dynamic Force engine, the performance also, it's a lovely engine to drive, and it's paired with the 8-speed automatic transmission, an excellent transmission. So overall, I remember test driving the previous ES, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think this new one, well, because it being an update of an existing platform, it should still carry on the same driving characteristics as before. But of course, we can only find that out from a test drive. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. Until my next appearance, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.
When I switched to Pro Mileage, in my case, I got 47% of savings for that car.
Pro Mileage was the only one that gave me 5,000 extra value to cover, yet still cheaper, a lot less.
Turn up!
Marvelous. Artificial intelligence skin.